Evening, everybody. Sorry, a little bit late this evening.
Yep.
I'm charging around, lots to do. You know, all is sort of getting organised with life, family, friends, issues, dramas. All gets thrown at us all through life. So I had to deal with it. Yeah, a couple of bits and pieces today, but we're managing. We're managing. All is good here. We're all fit, fine, and funny. Kaz has been our usual lovely self. Willow is being Willow. And onward we go. Yeah, so hopefully you're all good out there. You've all been having fun looking after yourselves. I shall go through the list here, see who we've got on board tonight. I've got Kiwi, hiya Silver, hiya John. Lucius Dartmoor, hi mate. Hope you're all good down there in Dartmoor. Yarps, hello brother. TJ, hello mate. It's all good. My wife, my wife's name is Kaz. So basically, Mickey, Kaz, and the little dog, he's Willow.
Evening,
yeah. So he's and I'm sorry, guys. I've not practiced anything for tonight. I've not written anything down at all. This is going to be completely off pat. I had a sleeping tablet last night, and it's only just sort of wearing off now. I've been a bit vacant all day long, you know, going to the kitchen 3 times to make a cup of tea, and every time leave the cup in there. Yeah, Katrina, hi, Kiwi, hello, mate.
Hi, Katrina, hope you feel better.
Yes, cheers, Kiwi, the warning. So, the warning, ladies and gentlemen, this is an adult channel. There is no blood, violence, or sex, or politics to be discussed on this channel, or visually shown. Okay, yes, I will be smoking a cigar. Yes, occasionally the language will be adult, and occasionally the subjects can be reasonably adult. Okay, but we all do still bear in mind that maybe young ones and people with us on the channel may have young ones watching. So again, I'll ask people to just keep it adult, keep it clean. Well, cleanish. Well, give a warning, tell them to put the fingers in the kids' ears beforehand. So yeah, hopefully you're all good. We're going to do becoming a thing now. We will be playing Bushcraft Hangman later on, and there will be 2 prizes this evening. One of the prizes has been sent to me by Kitten Killer. And Kitten Killer isn't yet on yet, so I'm not going to thank him until he comes up. When he does come up, I'll tell him. Excuse me, indigestion. I will thank him personally and let him know how it went. So, yay, Hangman! Oh, yes, I'm still drinking Stix's cider. But what I've taken to do, putting it in a bottle, putting it in the fridge for 24 hours. Oh. Stealth. No. I would never do that to you. I might send you a flamethrower. Okay, so. And I'm noticing a lot of people have been having dicky tums just lately. Yep, same here as well.
Water filter.
Yep. We've gone over to using a water filter for our water supply.
It's even affecting the dog.
Yeah, it's even affected the dog. We sat and analysed it. All 3 of us had a dicky tum. Couldn't work it out. The only factor that all 3 of us partake of together is water. So again, the dog's water is now filtered. Kaz's water's filtered.
I drink a lot of water and lots of water today.
Yeah, a lot of filtered water. Bow drills, yeah, I'm getting on all right with the bow drill now. He says, do I like it? No. Yeah, it's in the water supply yards, definitely. And I don't think it's anything sinister. I think what it is actually mismanagement for many years. For anybody that's outside the UK, water in the UK used to be a government-run thing. Okay, it was an organisation set up, run, funded through the government and all the rest of it, monitored. Yeah, and donkeys years ago, they privatised it. They sold it all off. So people make profit out of it. And of course, when people want to make a profit about something, do they put anything into it? Did they? Hell. It's not been improved. It's been mismanaged. In fact, it's not been managed at all. It's just been about making profits for shareholders. So pipes are old and knackered, leaking. Sewage is getting into water sources. Yeah, pretty much the whole thing's gone down the itter. Yeah. So can we trust it now? No, of course you can't. So again, what can we do? If you're lucky enough to have a spring near you, or as my aunt is, she takes her water from a well within her own property. Yeah, that's the way to go. Kiwi was going to have a go at the boater as well, but ended up cooking dinner for everybody.
That's an excuse to get out of
It's an
it.
excuse to get out of it. Yeah, we'll take that as an excuse to get out of it. John, excellent. Yay! Temperature went from 101 down to 86.
Yeah, we went down to 19 today.
Yeah, we're down to
29.
We're down to 29 today here. So quite cool.
29, 19.
19. Yeah, what's the conversion? 19, 40, 50. Hang on. Let me find out. Get the facts right. 249693. That's it. Convert 19 degrees Celsius to Fahrenheit. 66. There we go. We're running for my American brothers and sisters. We're running at 66 here.
Evening, Lee.
So, yeah, nice and cool. Nice and cool. Evening, Lee. Hope you're good, mate. Excellent, excellent, Kiwi. Give her the night off. Yeah, that's what you got to do sometimes. Is it's all sharing and caring.
No, Dad did football.
No, you guys can discuss soccer if you want. I've told people before now, where I grew up as a nipper, I was told that if you played soccer, then you would catch gay. Not that there's a problem with being gay, but however, that was how I was brought up, early 70s. And I've never liked, well, I say never liked, I've never been into soccer. I'm a rugby man myself. Now, any sport where people run on bloody stumps, I'm going for.
Hi, Stealth.
Hi, Stealth. So, Stealth, how's the leg? Have we stopped attempting to remove parts of our body with our axe yet? Yes. Yeah, it is, John. It's a nice day here. It's been quite cool, quite pleasant. It's been nice, hasn't it? There's a little bit of a breeze, a little bit of a chill to the air. It's not that cold that you can't wear a t-shirt. It's not that hot that you can't do anything. Yeah.
I managed to prime one on my cast iron bistro set Friday.
Yeah.
No, I haven't done one since then.
Yeah, so yeah, we've been having a bit of fun. Oh, I'd say, in actual fact, I'm going to take them out at the moment because I'll get a bit of feedback. So yeah, my hearing aids finally came through. So I got my hearing aids. Get a little bit of feedback off of those when I'm in front of the computer. So what I'll do, I'll just take them out. Oh, God. Taking a bit of used to wearing. Now it feels to me like I'm talking through a fishbowl. Just try putting one in. Excuse me, guys. See if I can do it with just one. Yeah, that's better. Get enough feedback there. Turn that up a little bit. Yeah, that's better. Right, I can hear myself. Yeah, so yeah. So one good thing about the UK is our NHS. When it does work, it works well. So I had to go for another hearing assessment and have my hearing aids replaced. And it was done in a day. I literally walked in, did all the tests, did all the examinations. The hearing aids were all set up for me, handed to me. And yes, they are NHS ones. And yes, you know, they're not the prettiest. They're not necessarily the most comfortable, but they're free and they work. And compared to my old set, they're quite a bonus in the fact that they'll actually Bluetooth to my phone. So again, as I found when I was driving up to see Sticks, I can receive a hands-free call now because I've got my hearing aids in. All I've got to do is push the answer button, away I go. I can chat away, and it also means I can listen to my music. So yeah, coming back, I may have had my Spotify on. I may have been singing away to a bit of blues. I might have been hurling my voice out to a bit of Led Zeppelin at one point. Yeah, so the joys of being deaf. Yeah,
Well, do you remember where you put them?
that stream, that was yeah, that was quite funny. That was wee small hours of the morning, and that was a completely random thing. I basically Friday afternoon, quite often me and Sticks will literally do a hiya mate on a Friday just to catch up on how things are doing. Maybe have a quick chat about the one night survival. He mentioned he was off up the woods. And I've been meaning to sit down and have a chat to him at some point. So I was like, had a quick think. I was like, well, Northamptonshire from here. In my head, it said, it's only an hour's drive. That's not too bad. It wasn't. It was 2.5, nearly 3 hours driving up there with the traffic. Coming home, yeah, it was 2 hours, no problem at all. So, yeah, that was just
You said
literally.
hour first one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was 2 hours. 2 hours coming back.
2 hours coming back, 3 hours going up. Yeah. Oh, no, I thought it would be an hour's drive. I was mistaken badly. Friday night, rush hour, past London. Oh, that was a bad move. Yeah. So
John, how can you forget to put your teeth in?
So I literally just grabbed a handful of kit here and completely. It was one of those, you walk in the room, you look at your gear, and you're like, damn, quick. Come on, get a move on. What am I going to take? What am I going to take? Quick. Think about it. Quick, easy. Right, yeah. Bivy bag, sleep system, done. Can carry that. I wish I'd taken the hammock. Not that being on the ground was too bad because it's quite a soft floor, but those wood ants. Oh yeah. I've got a few nips in me.
It's got a few nibbles.
Yeah, a few nibbles. My back looks like it's been hit with a shotgun from about 30 feet away.
Quite a few, TJ. Looks like a pink Dalmatian in places.
I've got Caroline to sort but I've got the worst of them on my back where I was sleeping on my back. So I said to Kaz last night, I said, get some iodine and dab them out. Like she said to me, she giggled and said, look, I can make pictures out of these. If I put numbers by each of them, I can make designs. So
thing is, John, that wouldn't be that much of a challenge because you've already got the main bits
pretty much,
in the car anyway.
Yeah,
because Willow's got a little baggie in there all the time, and you've got your
yeah. So it was one of those, and it was and here's something for all of you. If Sticks ever says to you it's a little walk, don't trust it. Walk up there wasn't so bad. To walk back in the morning, he didn't tell me it was literally 2/3 of it was uphill, and it was up steady, long incline after a very rough night's get with very little sleep.
Good evening, Lake District.
Oh yeah, Lake District. So yeah, Stick's idea of a short walk and my idea of a short walk are maybe slightly different, but it was beautiful. He's got a stunning bit of woodlands up there that he can use, and again, like a lot of people, he's having to wild camp, so he's doing it on the stealthy side. But it was gorgeous.
I enjoyed your camp out with your dog the other night.
Yeah, Lake District. Hope you're feeling better, mate. Hope things are getting better for you. Yeah. We all send our love and blessings to you. Keep doing what you're doing, mate, and keep smiling.
Hi, Ray. Thanks for your videos.
Yes,
I really enjoyed Scotland and that.
Yeah, that was absolutely brilliant. That's it, John. Yeah, about being ready. I mean, the kit is low. I've got kit in the car all the time. My med kit's even in the car. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely outdoor therapy.
Yeah, definitely outdoor therapy. That's what you need.
I always like the sound of running water as well when you get waterfalls and things like that. It's good.
The challenge for the camp that I did with Sticks was the one night survival challenge. So it was like you weren't allowed bags, so all you had to be carried on you. And I did the old logical thing, made a roll up of my bedding and all the rest of it, threw stuff in it, rolled it up, 3 bungees, 2 to lock it together, 1 bungee across my shoulder. I thought that would be cool. When you've got that weight in that bag and it's on a bungee, and as you walk, it's going doing, 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 doing. After 15, 20 minutes, that repetitive doing, 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 putting across your shoulder, that can get to be a little bit on the, should we say, annoying side. Yeah. Evening Urban Escapes.
Urban.
Football's done.
Yeah, Max said he'd be on tonight because of football's.
It's and I can't obviously really say too much about that night because that you're going to see that on the one night survival challenge. Yeah, mate, doesn't it? It's I've actually come back and I'm like, do I tear down? I also realised certain items that I didn't have with me that I sat there and thought, bugger, I didn't think I'd need that. If I'd had it, it made life a little bit easier.
You took 5 litres of water. You looked.
Yeah, between us, we were carrying 5 litres of water. That was the other thing because it's a.
Oh, Mac, it's you, you sneaky bugger. Yeah.
Max gone covert.
Yeah, yes.
Oh. Okie dokie. So those that you know him, Urban Escapes, that's our Mackie.
Yeah.
Or our Mackie. Sorry, mate, didn't mean to call you that. It's our Mac.
Yeah.
Yeah, excellent.
Yeah, I've heard that, CJ, that skin's so soft from Avon because it's got citronella and it's really good for keeping bugs and stop them biting.
I'll be honest with you guys, I personally don't get to, I've never in the past had too much with bugs. Ants, different matter, but I don't get too much trouble with midges and mozzies. Because as Cass tell you, I smell like an Italian restaurant. I eat loads of onion, loads of garlic, and that tends to keep them off quite naturally for me. Yeah, me and Mac have got to do this walk. Right, so if I say it on here tonight, people are going to get excited about it, and then that means we've got to do it. So me and Mac are doing a walk. So here in southern England, there's a trout stream, and it's one of the Holy Grail trout streams. It's one of those that some people spend their entire life waiting for a ticket or a chance to get a ticket to fish on it, and it's the River Test. And this throws out of Wiltshire down to Southampton Water, and it's a beautifully clear trout stream. It's absolutely stunning. Lots of history along there. I mean, our ancient ancestors, going right back pre-Bronze Age, Stone Age, and that, knew this water was safe to drink. Well, there's a walk, there's a route, and it's 25 miles long, and it starts at one village and goes right down to the coast end. And me and Mac have both decided we're going to do it. We're going to do this walk. We'll do it over 2 days because we both get a bit long in the tooth. Our days of tabbing 25 miles in 20 hours is done. And there'll be an overnighter involved. There, I've announced it. We've got to do it ASAP.
Yeah, when I go on one of the trips out, I'll be motorising.
And so,
Phil wanted to know how much did your pack weigh for the Dartmoor?
What for?
You know, the normal pack you take out.
My normal pack. Do you know what? I don't weigh it.
He goes, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I will do next time. I'll weigh it. For what I've done for years is I've stopped weighing things, and I can tell you why. It's a psychological thing. Okay, if you know how much that pack weighs, that starts to do in there. Go, blimey, I'm carrying how much? And the second you think that, your body will start to go, God, and it's heavy. And it's heavy. So what I tend to do, I tend to pack my kit and I'll literally do the one arm lift and go, too heavy, take something out. That's light. I can manage with that. And the game is for me is to try and get it as light as possible. The one thing that is the worst enemy, I think, for anybody that's going away carrying a pack of that is always water. Water, yeah, it's dense, it weighs, And the other thing with water, especially as you start nipping it out of the bottle, it starts to gain momentum.
Take dehydrated.
Yeah, it starts to spread. But when we do the test, I'm not going to carry any water. I'm just going to carry a bottle and a.
You could do take your hearing aids out.
Am I shouting them?
No, I just said you could take dehydrated water with you.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Right, tonight, that's not vodka, it's not water. I'm on the Robinson's Lime and Mint. Oh, that cordial is, especially if you've got ice cold water in it, that is. Oh.
Nice, Mac. Nice. Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
That was a peaceful night.
It's cooler than being indoors.
Yeah. That was a nice way to spend the armed forces night at the military graveyard. Yeah, some old buddies. Mate, yeah, like that. Unfortunately, me yesterday after spending, Mac, you know what Sticks is like. You were at the camp.
He come out, he was knackered.
Knackered. That bloke wears you out. I love the guy, and he's so much fun that you just don't get any kip.
You get to meet Dre and his cone of shame.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's going to be the walk. So that will be the test walk. That's going to be an interesting one because I've got to think about this. Actually, my hip's been giving me more and more jip, so I've got to think about the weight. So again, by not carrying water, I'll have a water bottle with me, but I'm just going to be replenishing the one water bottle as I go from the test, and I'll be relying on the Sawyer filter.
We still got probably, we got 5 litres still left.
Yeah, usually, Lucy, when I'm up on the moors, I have a habit of collecting from the moors, and I'll filter it up there. Normally, I'll double up where possible with filter and boiling, but I'm quite content on the water up, especially a lot of the running water. And again, West Country, they always got about lead and stuff like that, but small doses, your body can handle it.
He's on the mix on the what's left of the last 5 litres of that. Yeah.
Last 5 litres of that cider. Cool. Lest we forget, brother. Yeah. Always. Oh yeah. Better than tap water. Yeah, and I think that's one thing I'd love to be able to do up here in the south. But with the exception of places like the Test, which are, I'm not going to say they're perfect, but they're very, very highly protected. A lot of our
businesses around here have got too many wildfowl and stagnant water. Yeah.
We have an issue in my area. We had it 3 or 4 years ago where a local business had an incident and managed to dump pretty much arsenic into a local river, killing absolutely everything. That's now come back to life with a lot of expense and a lot of trying to sort it out. But if you imagine being downstream of that, and taking a mouthful doesn't bear thinking about.
What am I doing? Bring out the ball. You got a glass there.
Damn, Mikey, be civilised. For God's sake, you've got a glass, sir. Thank you very much. Stick your finger out. Drink it like a gentleman.
Yeah, it was that one. When you stayed at Dartmoor? That water was beautiful, wasn't it?
I keep trying to remember the name of the farm.
I can't remember that. Can you?
Oh,
because we did have it on the.
Because Elusive will know where it is.
Yeah.
Blimey, because
it was on.
Again, I'd like to do that.
It's not far from Princetown because you went to Princetown.
I'd like to do that again. I'd I'd like to do that again just at the end of summer. Yeah, just as the season's dropping off. That'd be nice to get down there for a weekend.
Bear Down.
Yeah.
Thanks, Mac.
Bear Down. That's it. That's it.
I'll write it down.
Elusive. Bear Down Farm. Yeah, that's they do wild camping there. Well, they've got an area they've set aside for wild camping, and that's the one I tend to use.
You can book the whole place, can't you?
Yeah, and chatting to the farmer down there, I could book the whole site next year for a fair price and actually have it to myself. So I was considering setting up a wild camp down there for anybody that'd be interested next year. But it's something I'm going to have to give like a 6 months notice so that people can plan, because for a lot of the guys, Stealth and other guys, to get down to Dartmoor, that's going to be a hell of a long
plan to go Dumfries and Galloway in it.
Yeah.
Do one in Wales and on the north side. Yeah, Bear Down Farmers. We went they got some lovely little spots, especially under that tree.
Well, Bear Down Farm has the Leap runs past it as well. Yeah, that would be nice. Yeah, winter camp down there. Could be chance to use the hot tent.
Yay.
Oh, that'd be nice.
And the stove.
Did anybody see Bushcraft Steve's hot tent?
That's huge.
Wow.
6-person hot tent.
Wow.
It's only 600 odd quid, wasn't it?
Canvas tents. Oh, I might know what I want for my birthday next year. I think I might know what I'm saving
for. Party in there.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just
Princetown,
outside. Literally about 2 miles out of Princetown, Elusive.
Did you go to the police place?
The museum.
The cafe I was thinking of. Yeah.
So they're Bushcrafty Steve's canvas tent. I was like, oh, that's a palace that is. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. One of them for the winter.
Like I said, even with the stove in the middle, because the stove sort of goes in the middle, there's still plenty of room around it. And you can actually roll up the sides, so you can have the sides open while it's still up.
No, definitely not for hiking in, but if you wanted to set up a base.
20 minutes from Princetown.
Perfect, Elusive. Right, we will be getting together later in the year then. It'll be me, Mac from Urban Escapes, yourself, and anybody else that wants to tag along. We'll get down there. It's a nice little site. Got a river flowing right through it, and like I say, they got 2 sections, and on the upper section, your water source is the Leat, so you can take from the Leat, or you can be down on the river, and it's not too bad at all. Not too bad at all. Shambles, not a problem.
That's
welcome.
All right. Oh dear.
Wee small hours of the morning. Do apologise. That's one of the problems for me with the channel is I trying to sort out
where it's best for.
Yeah, we sort of try and find a balance that works for everybody. And when I first started the channel, I thought Sunday nights. I'm only ever going to get a couple of people from the UK. Let's make it Sunday nights. And then it's
7, wasn't it, first?
Yeah.
We did start at 7, then we changed it to 8.
And we thought that would make a nice break between, Sunday and Monday morning here, really.
Oh, you went in the pub when you were down there, did you?
No.
Didn't really have time.
No.
Too much jumping about.
Well, I tell you, so to describe the last wild camp me and Mac did on Dartmoor, okay, it's quite simple. Arrived, find location, decide not to set up, decide to go and get some supplies. Go get supplies, come back, spot that we originally picked ourselves for location, taken, damn, move location, set up. Once we're set up, sit back, chillax, start to relax. A family turn up. A family of strange people that wear shorts and woolly hats with little balls on the top. They start mooching through. but they start leaving the gate open. And there's a big sign on the gate, and there's sheep about saying, please don't leave the gate open. This is a working farm. The sheep get out. But no, the gate's pinned back. No, the gate's got to be pinned back. No, the gate. And they're walking off 200 or 300 metres, then coming back. And me and Max start dropping gentle hints like you do, like as they go past, things like, country folks, don't leave the fucking gate open because the sheepses get out. And things like that. They never took to it. So, yeah, I'm not going to kill anybody. We'll just put up with it, keep an eye on it, and sort it out ourselves, which we did. Then they built their campfire. Well, it's a river, isn't it? What's rivers full of? Rocks. Oh, let's start pulling the rocks round and let's build a big wall round our fire. And let's build the biggest goddamn fire anybody's seen. Could be seen from space. There was people on Mars going, my God, the glow from that fire. Until about 2 a.m. when the first round managed to go through Mac's top. The next round whizzed over the top of us. The next round whizzed past, you heard it hit the deck. And all these rounds hissed when they stopped. Okay? At which point, both me and Mac were sleeping, he's sleeping in one shelter, I'm in another, are both going, you're right now, mate, is that incoming? And I realised it's a rocks around their fire. And they were going off like rifle shots, and you could hear these shards of
people
stone.
Don't realise that stones, especially ones in water,
you could hear them ricocheting off of the ground and things like that, disappearing into the distance, which made me think, oh well, I did that bleary-eyed thing, where you sort of open one eye, listen to it for a minute, chuckle to yourself, shut your eye, you're like, well.
That woke up.
Yeah, it was.
Oh, excellent! You got a well with that green saw.
Excellent, mate. Excellent.
Yeah, he should have dug in, shouldn't he, John?
Wasn't intended to do any fighting, John. I thought next time.
Be prepared.
I think next time me and Matt go down there, the first time we see a family with short sandals and woolly hats, we're going to start building sangers. We'll be pulling rocks out, building fighting positions round our quarters. But again, it happens to that, and you feel for these people because there was one youngster. And there was granddad and dad and all the rest of it. Obviously taking the youngster out for his first time in the wild. You knew it went wrong when in the morning I'd already got my water and I'm set up and I'm making a brew. And I see granddad walk straight back to the stream and piddle in the stream. Peeing in the stream. I mean, I was like, yeah, what can you do? What can you do? And I've no doubt they were the sort of people that are vegetarian, drive an EV, wear nettle underwear, all that sort of thing. Look down on me in my diesel Land Rover because, I'm polluting the atmosphere. Do I not understand about the environment?
They're just because they're town dwellers. They just don't know how to behave outside the town.
Don't. And that was the bug behind it. But you could almost hear the conversation over there. It was like, we'll teach you how to survive in the wild world. Yeah, it lasted about 5 minutes. 5 minutes.
So they're eating one another.
I don't know. I was actually doing a calculation of how long you got to hang them for in a tree.
Subarus, man bun and skinny jeans.
I don't wear skinny jeans. Like us.
You don't have a man bun, you got the hair for it.
I wish I had a man bun. That ain't no man bun, that's an oyster bun. Look at that. Yeah, you get them everywhere in the world. And again, it's just don't get annoyed by it, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's several nice trees he could have used.
Well, that was the annoying thing.
Because there was there were some portaloos, wasn't there?
Yeah.
They're just lazy.
Yeah, but that would have meant walking. It's like shutting the gate. You know, the physicality of actually closing a wooden gate and then coming to it and open it. You don't understand the amount of pressure that will put on your shoulder. Yeah, and it was apart from that, it was a lovely sight. Absolutely stunning, beautiful spot. It's about 45-minute walk from Wistman's Wood, so that's another reason I'd like to do that again.
Yeah, you should have put it on their tent.
No, we see the problem for me and Mac. And I think Mac will agree with me. Yeah, we're both in the same sort of mindset. If we can just sit back and go, leave it, just leave it alone, then nobody gets hurt. It's when we go up and go, and we'll always do it nicely. Excuse me, could I just ask you not to do that? Or could I just ask you to shut the gate?
You should have.
And you get the wrong reply.
You should have played poo sticks with a sheep poo.
Yeah.
Flick it stick.
That escalates it very quickly. And our tolerance of stupidity is small. There's a door that you never want to open, and so by just sitting back, biting our lip, and ignoring it, we probably did the best thing. 10 or 15 years ago, we'd have probably been over there in the night, trussed them up, taken their tent, and made sure they never went wild camping ever again.
Oh, just a reminder, but I'll do it again later, that the next wild camp will be on the 30th of August to the 1st of September. Anyone who wants to come, if you just email the usual email address.
Yeah. We're going to call it.
No. Hey!
Yeah, camps from now on are always going to be known as Op Beaver. That's our code name. So if you hear me calling out Op Beaver, and if you don't have a lot of you have hearing problems like I do, you probably heard that as Hot Beaver. So it's always going to be Op Beaver, and infill
sheep poo pockets
on from lunchtime Friday the 30th of April. 30th of August, sorry. Infill Friday the 30th of August from about lunchtime, and exfil Sunday before lunchtime, preferably, so people can get home, sort their stuff out.
I don't know how true this is, but I believe Sticks is making another batch as we
Happy Juice.
Okay.
Standing order's quite simple. No stag, no standing to. Chill, relax, and enjoy yourself. Bring your sleep system, bring your food system, bring your cook system. Water I can provide on site. Other facilities, like those facilities we don't mention. Hey, guys, it's very, very, very basic. So it's up to you. You can either do shovel recce, or you can use the little tiny camping loo that we've got there. Other than that,
so would I.
It's just a nice chilled weekend.
Yeah, I suppose you're right. Yeah, if Phil was saying that if there's no wood, you can always use pony dung.
Yeah,
that's what they would have used, wouldn't they?
Yeah, pony dung, dry pony dung. In fact, any form of dry, what would you call it, ruminant dung, because they don't process all the hay.
Or don't eat for two. I don't believe Jason will be there this time, but I think you're going to be doing something yourself.
Yeah, I'll be doing something that night. Jace is on an operation somewhere. He's top secret as well.
TJ, I like that.
He's off doing something. So basically, I will probably bring the Dutch oven along with me, and I will probably whack together some sort of stew, curry, or something along that lines. Yeah. So, you know.
TJ's not Beaver, where the men go to get wood.
Oh. Caroline. my lovely wife encouraged me to try my first tomahawk steak.
From a very good butcher's in North Camp called Woods. He's been on and on about it. He always wanted to try a tomahawk. And we got a Costco's here, but they are like stupid price.
Yeah.
So we were in North Camp the
I
other
love
day,
a
and
steak.
we're outside the butcher. I said, "Why don't you go and get yourself something?"
I like a ribeye steak. Love a ribeye steak. But I've always looked at tomahawk. God, love to try that. Can't justify the cost. Well, like Caroline said, it's a treat. It's a one-off treat. Treat yourself. And I walked in, looked down, and there was this tomahawk steak. 2 pounds of meat. 2 pounds.
Bonjour. How you doing, Stuart?
Hey,
Across the seas
hey,
in
kitten.
Florence.
Oh, mate, I hope you're having a great time
Oh.
over there.
Juno Beach.
Juno.
Fantastic.
Stunning.
Yeah, I told you about me causing a nearly international incident in the Gold Beach Museum.
Yeah. No, madam. No.
No, madame. It wasn't my fault. It's sticking out. I caught my mobility scooter on it. Not my fault.
She went through the side of that building like a Sherman tank through German defences. Oh, I do apologise. Yes, so Kitten, right, mate. That stove of yours, brilliant. All right, and I'm going to do a video on that because I've got some more dragon gel in. I've got a couple more ideas. I'm going to go and try a couple of methods and a couple of techniques and that, because again, when we first got dragon gel and we could have Hexamin, I was a Downton Thomas. It's new. The things I did like about it is how fast it lit. It gives off no light. It doesn't give off any fumes. It doesn't give off a smell. Great. But I was always disappointed with the burn time. However, we're finding we can improve the burn time. And this is necessity, isn't it? It's now we've lost Hexamin. Necessity is like figuring out how you can improve the basic materials you got. Now, I did the little video and I tried the tin, which got me a 13-minute burn time. Well, Kitten watched that, took what I was saying and sent me a excuse my head. Oh, that
Yeah, Stuart.
right. So
I'm gonna get spoiled.
He made me this. Okay. Our broth. Right, now that I was out in gel. Now today is
Good evening, Dirty Faces.
I was able to boil a whole GI mug. I was able to heat my food, make a brew for two with no problem at all using this. The only problem for me is I had to lift the GI stove up a little bit on a couple of twigs because it sat too close to the top. However, that extension of burn time is superb, especially if it was a genuine survival situation where you don't want it to burn, you want that continuous heat at a controllable level, and it was quite controllable. I even tried playing with the lid on it to control the flame type. So again, absolutely brilliant. I can see that sort of design coming in as a system. Anybody out there, Kitten Killer, it's a good engineer, knock yourselves one of them up. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Makes a real difference to the dragon gel. And again, with the lid, it meant that you could snuff it if you needed to, and you could put it out and you could save some of the dragon gel. So, yeah, mate, Stuart, isn't it?
Yeah.
Stuart, thank you very much, mate. That is actually going to become a prized item. And one of the things I love about it more than anything else is the construction, the brass construction with the soldering and that. In years to come, if somebody says to me, where'd you get that from? I'll go, oh, mate, First World War, that. First World War dragon gel.
Yeah, because we got...
it's just like a lovely bit of trench art. It is fucking beautiful.
Amazon
so
at the moment, you got, was it 12 dragon gels for $5.99? Amazon are doing at the moment, and you can get the liquid bottle for $8.99, I think it is.
Yeah, so basically for a £5, you get 2 packs of 6.
And they're the big ones, aren't they?
Yeah, and
So
for Was it £8 for the
£8.99 for that.
litre?
And at the moment they're doing. It was stupid. It did 6 for £7.99, and then it did 12 for £5.99 from a different company. So,
and I'm also I've got 3 different people have sent me 3 different recipes for making this myself.
It was a jerry build.
That will be something that will be coming up in the next few months. I'll probably actually save it for the winter, those cold dark days.
I would have thought a spearmint tin probably would work, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
No, Kiwi was asking.
Yeah. I mean, basically.
Well, that's a lot of money, isn't it, John? It's six dragon gels for $8.90.
Bloody hell, that's expensive. That is, mate. Oh, maybe I should keep my mouth shut about it. No,
I look forward to seeing that one, Phil.
Right, there are recipes out there online on YouTube already. People have already cracked the method for making it, and it is, in actual fact, a very, very simple method. You can either use eggshells or you can buy the powdered alginate, right, calcium alginate for making it. It's a simple chemical reaction. Yeah, I'm going to be having a go at it myself because, again, if I can bring those costs down, and once you've made it, if it's put into an airtight container, absolutely awesome. The one thing that I am worried about, and I can see happening, right, is some idiot somewhere putting the gel into a glass bottle with a rag in the top, giving it a shake like that, and throwing it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay. And that's then going to screw up everybody because you know how the reaction will go to that.
Also, Stuart, I've got to thank you for Willow got a bag of wild boar. It's a Vencheros wild boar nuggets, which he loves a lot.
Made my dog happy.
Yeah, and then of course Yart's bought him the little steaks. So you get sport, this dog.
Dog does get sport. What's he do to earn it? Nothing.
When Kiwi come over the other day, I got those little tiny wooden boxes. You know the one you slide open and a spider pops out. Well, his daughter picked the box up, and he goes, "What's in the box?" I said, "A spider." So he opened it up and just squealed. No, he's not finished them all yet. He's.
Hey up, Benny. How you doing, mate? Sorry for your loss, my friend. I really am sorry for your loss. It's
Send in love, Benny.
Send you love. If I was there with you, mate, I'd put my arms around you and give you a hug.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, if you put anything that gets banned.
Yeah, Lee. Yeah, anything.
I loved your bunk bed, but that's excellent. So depending on if it's a really hot night, you can go at the top and at the bottom.
Hey, Benny, Stick snores. Yeah, he snores. Yeah, and he does it in a smug way as well. He's in his hammock, all comfortable, whilst I'm getting eaten by ants, and all I can hear is.
CJ said that B&Q are doing Dragons 12 for 5-ish.
Excellent. And what I might do then, what might be worth doing, is stocking up on it while we can.
Yeah.
Pick it up now, because it's going to be one of those things. As soon as they realise
so everyone's going over to that.
Everybody's going over to that. It's going to skyrocket, isn't it?
Yeah, I know you feel, Benny.
I'm in a very similar situation myself and stepfather, mate. So I do understand your feelings.
But Sticks thought he didn't sleep, didn't he? But you heard him snore, so he must have slept.
Yeah, well, I thought I was asleep till I heard him snoring.
But then you don't know if you snore because you let you go wake yourself up.
I'll be honest with you, I think I've probably got a little bit of kip as well. I think I've probably got no more than about half an hour to an hour. And again, I've got to apologise to Sky, Sticks' daughter, because she was very excited when I got there.
Yeah.
We had a great chat for a little while. She was demonstrating her firelighting and all the rest of it, which was absolutely awesome. Thoroughly enjoyed that. And I felt bad when leaving because I literally dropped sticks at the end of the road and straight back because
you snore loud, Mac.
a 2-hour drive, which was, for those of you in the UK know it, Northamptonshire. So it was down the M1, through the M1 roadworks, onto the M25, round the M25, down the M3. The M3 motorway from me to the M25, which is a good sort of 25-mile stretch at the moment, is all restricted to 50 mile an hour because of roadworks with a lane closure. So in my head, I was tired anyhow, and I was like, do you know what? I should go drop him and go. It is 7:30, 8 o'clock in the morning. If I get going now, with any luck, before the traffic gets a chance to build up, I can get through it, which I did. I did get quite a clean run back. Going up, it was just one nightmare after the other.
Yeah, TJ, you might often hear Vaswax.
Yeah,
that's TJ was saying about how to do paraffin wax topped with Vaseline.
Yeah.
But
Vaswax. We got the whole community got into that for about a month.
TJ, if you get the little cotton pads and dip those in wax, they are brilliant.
Whilst I got the first aid kit up there,
because you can buy a big pack of the cotton pads, sort of like 70p, and you just drop them in the old hose one. Yeah.
Right. Here's another one for you.
Vaswax, not Vagwax. Vaswax.
Okay, we've been through that one, haven't we?
Yeah.
So when I'm out and about, I'm doing me adventures, or even if I'm training people, one of the things I always carry is a little bottle of iodine. Sterilises wounds, treats blisters, things like that. But I've always found the problem with a bottle of iodine is you never need that much iodine. It's quite simple. And iodine, you actually ever need it in small doses. Well, Kaz found for me a company that does.
That was on Temu.
On Temu, a roll like that.
Yeah, it's a bit much bigger than that one. It's 25, was it?
Yeah, 25 for how much?
About a pound.
About a pound. Okay. Now, so it's cotton bud, and the cylinder is filled with iodine. And what happens is you've got both ends of cotton bud. So if you need to clean your pistol, your rifle, or anything, you can do. But you've got one end's got a little, I can just about see it, there's a little line on it.
Yeah.
And the nice thing with that as an applicator is it's designed to snap. And when that snaps off, it allows the iodine to drop into the bud on the end. So it gives you a nice little applicator for the iodine, and you've got plenty in there for dealing with small injuries, wounds, bites, and so forth.
I think it was 50. It might be 50.
So 50 for a pound. And again, if you wanted to use it for water purification, that's a nice little measure. I've not sat down and worked out how much is in there.
Yeah.
But as you know, 4 or 5 drops of iodine to a litre of water.
And don't take space.
Sterilise your water. You'll also sterilise your gut. But hey, there we go. If it was that serious, you do what you had to do.
It's great because you just tear off a few, put it in your pack, whatever, and you they don't weigh hardly anything. And
So it's a great addition to your kit. Quite affordable, quite cheap, and
so Kiwi's named her bear Maz.
Excellent. So great little system that works very, very well. I have used it on my bites from the ants, and great way of applying it. Because as we all know, iodine in bowls is wonderful stuff until you drop it, spill it, or get it somewhere you don't want it. And then in which case everything is brown.
Is it time for? It's coming up for.
Yeah, shall I do the first?
A game of Hangman.
First round of Hangman then.
So
right. So you can see the lines up there. 12 letters, one word.
The prizes this time. There's an inflatable camping pillow.
Courtesy of Stuart.
Courtesy of Stuart. And there is a bag. So there's going to be 2 different hangmans.
There'll be 2 hangmans. The winner of this hangman can choose which he wishes.
You can either have camping pillow or the bag.
So, winner of this one gets to decide what he wants.
Only if you clear it up, Yarps.
Right. 12 letters. Has
So-
something to do with bushcrafting, wild camping, survival, prepping.
Right, so we have got Yarps want a P.
A P.
Yep. Katrina wants an I.
Hang on.
Phil would like an A. Dirty Faces would like a W. Oh dear. Lee would like an N.
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 N for
N
November.
For Nigel. Hopefully you can all see that.
No, he doesn't look like this. John would like an R. Kiwi would like a G.
Hang on.
You can't spell it down. Stealth would like an S. Phil would like a G. G.
We've already got G.
Lucy would got G. Shambles would like T.
T.
Yeah.
Okay.
Kiwi would like a D.
A D.
Yep. You got to say it's got to be the whole word.
Whole word. Yeah.
Yeah. Fire lighting.
Hey.
And the first one was CJ. Okay, CJ. What would you like? Would you like the camping pillow or the pouch? If you could just send us an email of your address,
And let
we'll
us
get
know
that
which one you
posted on.
want.
Yes, I've
Yeah.
said that.
You got the. Which one's yeah?
Yeah, you, whichever one you'd like, CJ, and we'll get it posted to you this week. So you can have the as a blow up little camping pillow or a little bag that's got lots of zippers and mollies on it.
Here's a camping pillow. Rather nice. These.
Yeah,
Got one myself. That's courtesy of Stuart.
Yeah.
Kitten Killer. Sent that
He's
through
like the
to us.
pillow. Okay,
Yeah.
CJ, if you'd like to, the address is the email behind you. Out the way.
Hampshire Outdoors at mail.com.
And I should be sending that to you this week.
Okie dokie. We'll
Congratulations, CJ. It was fire lighting.
we shall give it 20 minutes, half an hour, and then we'll do another
Yeah.
one. And that will
The
be for
choice
the
will be a bag, or pouch, or a pouch in a bag. Depending if you want it in the bag or not.
Confused the crap out of me there. Sorry, hey? Where's she going with that? Where's she going with that? I was like,
I've got a few little bits and pieces coming, some more little patches and tags and things like that. But if you're enjoying these little games of Hangman,
yeah, we'll keep it going. It's a bit of fun.
Yeah.
It's just a bit of fun. It is literally something for a giggle. Oh,
oh,
got some more supplies.
look,
So-
Mac, he's got
I've got a menu 7. So menu 7.
Yep.
Oh look, vegetarian food's not very popular in the British Army at the moment. I take it then. That's good. Always end up with the vegetarian menus. What have we got in there?
you know,
Rajma masala, cooked rice, vegetable chickpea biryani.
Oh, that would be fantastic. Thank you.
What we got for breakfast?
Well, perhaps when we meet up. Phil's just said he's got a spare tent. He never used the Wild County. He said if you want it, he'll send it as a prize.
Hey, yeah, wonderful.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, fantastic.
And the other one I got is a halal one.
Oh,
what have we got in the What have we got?
Imagine a vegetarian breakfast.
What have we got in that? 4,000 calories.
Thank you. Good evening.
4,000 calories.
That would be fantastic. So thank you.
So what have we got? So the halal menu. For those of you that ex-squaddies, the old boys will probably be more interested in this than anybody else. So this is a 24-hour ration pack. Menu 10. Raspberry toasted muesli with milk, mac and cheese, chickpea curry, cinnamon cake, mango passion fruit flavoured drink powder, pear flavoured drink powder, grapefruit flavoured drink, fortified energy drink powder, refreshing...
You don't like Screech, so I'll have that.
Yeah, refreshing strawberry flavoured drink, hot chocolate flavoured drink powder, cheesy oaty biscuits, sesame bar, strawberry jam, chili peanuts, reusable polybag, spicy red chili sauce.
Yeah, definitely fancy Screech flavours.
Tea bags ×2, instant coffees ×2, chewing gum, sugar ×4, beverage whiteners ×4, alcohol-free moist wipes, water purification tablets ×6, tissues, matches, and just sport. So that's what you get in the halal one. And the veggie one, which is actually heavier and larger by quite a bit.
Yeah, because see how much a potato weighs.
I suppose so. So what's the... That's 4,000 calories in that one as well. So, what have we got in the vegetarian? So
there's a lot. It's a big bag. Yeah, it's like Christmas. You know, you would you have a little bag, or would you go?
That's halal. That's vegetarian.
Oh, that's got a bit of weight on it.
Yeah, vegetarians are obviously
carrying. Because that's quite flat. But that one, that was well. Look. Yeah.
No jokes about halal skinny people. No. Please. Right, so the vegetarian menu. Let's have a look. Apricot oat biscuits. Yeah,
oh, that's nice.
Like vegetarian all day breakfast. Yeah. Tropical flavoured drink powder. Energy drink powder. Orange flavoured drink powder. Blackcurrant flavoured drink powder.
Ooh.
Fortified energy drink. Apple flavoured drink. Right, let's go on to the food. Rajma masala and cooked rice. Vegetable and chickpea biryani. Chocolate cake. Plum jam. Chili peanuts. Tropical fruit.
How can they get chocolate cake?
Tropical fruit nut mix. Where are we? Chili peanuts. Blimey, lots of nuts. And then we're on to reusable polybag, spicy red chili sauce, tea bag 2, instant coffee 2, hot chocolate flavoured drink, chewing gum ×3, sugar ×4, beverage whitener ×4, wet wipes ×2, water purification ×6, tissues, matches, spork. I don't know about other people's military, but I love the British military because right at the end, like in brackets, products may vary from what is described.
Good evening to me.
So that vegetarian sausage might not be made out of a whole vegetarian.
It's just the legs, you know. Just the legs.
Just the legs. So yeah, there we go. So yeah, I mean,
I love the cinnamon. There's some pastry things they do.
You've got one in there. There's one in there.
Oh.
Yeah. It can be a bit like that at times, I'm afraid. But again, it's like we all laugh and joke about the rations and how. Do you know what?
Thing is,
I regularly get people saying, "Oh, I want to eat that." Do you know what? It's fuel, isn't it? That's the thing.
Another thing is you vegetarian stuff, because you're trying to get all the things you need to keep your engine going.
Yeah.
You have to have more of it. Yeah.
A lot of vegetarian food has actually a higher calorific value than the carnivore equivalent, because again, it's trying to get that. Excuse me, I was trying to make a little cushion for my body on that wooden chair.
I've got a stag puller downstairs.
There we go. So yeah, it's trying to get the value into it.
You'll eat it or you swap.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing, isn't it? It's fuel. If in a survival situation, me and Sticks were talking about this, because he was asking me about, what's the worst thing you've ever eaten.
They're quite expensive now, Sticks.
Yeah, we got into talking about insects, and I was explaining to him how you can make worm bacon and things like that, which makes them a lot more palatable. I mean, nobody wants to eat a regular, horrible. But a little dry, hot stone in a hot, dry sun, and that makes them a lot more palatable. And then you can powder them.
Get the 24-hour ration packs. Used to be between £5 and £8 a box.
Yeah.
But now you can pay up to £30 for a box.
Yeah. Yeah, it's ridiculous what they're.
We've got to stay a little bit longer, Benny, because we've got a game of Hangman.
Shall we do it now?
Yeah.
Shall we do it now?
As you're back, Benny, right. We're doing a Hangman game for
a
pouch.
Yeah.
With some nice molly on it. It's got
little
net pouch in there.
Right.
Straps on the back.
So.
You never know, Benny.
Right, this one's more survival based. Okay.
The menus? Number 7 was the vegetarian, and the halal one is
number 10.
Number 10, yeah.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let me double check.
Right, I got a 7-letter one this time.
7 letters. Survival. Yeah, it could be pretty much survival camping based.
The dog is licking my foot.
It's I can't say too much without giving it away.
Stuart says if he wins it, he's donated to Benny.
Righty ho.
You can forward your pillow to him if you want. Good night, Yarps. Have a good week.
Yarps, take it easy, mate. Have a great one. Stay safe.
Benny wants an A.
An A?
Yep. Max says rations.
Nah.
No. Wait. Kiwi wants a W.
Yeah, okay.
Don would like an S. Just waiting, see any more.
This is going to be one of those. There's
Phil, we've already got an S. What other letter would you like?
It's one of those. Once you get a couple
Benny
of
wants
letters,
an E.
An E?
Yeah.
Also, Benny was saying that he's not very good at it.
No.
Yeah, he's got the 2. He's only one to get 2.
Katrina wants an H.
H.
Now, Lucy, if you give us another letter, it's not.
There we go.
And then I'll go back to Kiwi. Hang on. He wants Phil wants a T. wants an L. Is it hydrate?
It is.
Hey, Stuart won with hydrate.
Somebody's going to come back and go, you spelled that wrong, Mick.
Well done, all. Stuart's the first one. So, Stuart, you said you're going to donate that to Benny. So,
Hey,
Benny,
Benny,
you've won a pouch.
Benny,
Yay,
we'll get that pouch off
Benny.
to you this week. So, Benny, that's
Benny, that's on. It's going to be winging its way to you. Woo.
I tell you what, guys,
You can
think
do it
it's
down
not
that board of the letters.
Yep.
Big.
bigger.
Yeah.
I know it's not
What do you
easy.
mean not playing anymore?
I know it's not easy for you guys that end, but I tell you what, for somebody with my spelling ability, you can't see with my face isn't facing you. I'm like, and I sit there and write things like, is that N the right way round?
So, CJ, you want to send your pillow to him as well? Okay. Okay, Benny, you got to.
Okay, now, Benny, my brother, look at that.
Send in the love, and now
their
Mac's
love.
sulking.
Send it up.
As I say, I've got some little medic.
Mac,
thing.
all you got to do is declare which one you want from me. Do you want the halal or the vegetarian? I'll get it over to you this week. There you go. I'll give Mac a gift.
Yeah. I think we're going to go over on Friday if it's go over for a cuppa.
Oh,
Friday.
yes. I'll pop over a cup of Mac Friday if that's possible. And I shall bring you whichever you prefer, a vegetarian or a halal.
See, Benny, you can use your
lots of curries.
Benny, you can use your blow-up cushion on your bunk bed with a pouch with all your nibbles in it.
John, you pretty much got me summed up there.
CJ, Cujo Mojo. CJ's donating the pillow as well.
Yeah, and that was donated originally by Kitten.
That was, Stuart originally donated that. Mac was a halal.
Mac, that's yours Friday, mate. So Mac wins.
I mean, you've got to eat vegetarian.
Mac wins a halal. That's coming over to you, mate. That'll go in his kit. Oh.
Too late, Benny. You can't back out now.
Yeah. So that's probably, I know where that's that 25 miler we're doing. I know what Mac's carrying with him for his scoff now. Yeah, and like I say, Kitten maybe, or Stuart, otherwise known as Kitten Killer, maybe one of those for the Dragon Gel. And I'll come back to this because we've gained a few more people since. So he sent me this because you all, well, hopefully you all saw the video I did with the Dragon Gel increasing the burn time using a tin. But he made that, and the Dragon Gel slots perfectly in there with no gap. That will give you a 30-minute burn time out of one block of Dragon Gel. Okay, I managed to boil a full mug of water and cook a ration pack till hot on that one block burn with the lid. So yeah, absolutely brilliant. Stuart, thank you very, very much. Lovely item, and that is going in my kit to be carried and used on a regular basis. Obviously, not all the time because not everybody has one. So one of the things I have to bear in mind is I will be showing it off on a regular basis, but I've also got to try and think of what other people can get. It's one I was watching somebody the other day who's, I'm not going to name their channel, but they're always doing their videos, but they get sent a lot of kit. And so they're permanently going, oh, look at this £1,000 plus burner. Look at this £1,000 plus lift kit that I got given for my 4x4. Look at this roof tent I've just been given. Great. Wonderful. Don't get me wrong. Pleased to see it. Enjoy the video. It's informative and it's interesting. But not everybody has that, either that financial ability to go and buy that kit, its dream kit, It's like I was saying to people, they talk about the Ray Mears bushcraft knife dream kit.
Oh,
We would all love to have one, but would you actually want to use it?
Trina, it's
Not at the cost.
It's actually a hoodie, and it's from Temu, and you've got it's all the moon phases. It's got all my moon phases up my arm and a mid. So yeah, that was from Temu.
No, Benny, you got to. I've got the same problem, mate. I've actually got the footage for the One Night Survival with me and Sticks,
and it's got pockets.
And I meant earlier on today, like mid-afternoon, I was going to get hold of Owen because I need a bit of advice in actually uploading it to the channel and to those guys. However, I completely cocked up because something else come up. I run off to deal with that. By the time I've got back, it's time to do this. And they actually wanted that footage for today to do tomorrow, which is, it's put me a bit behind. So, mate, don't you worry about it. Don't you worry about it at all, brother. You go do what you got to do. Get your video up.
Max challenged you to find him. Max challenged you to come and find him. He'll give you a grid square covert camping.
Matt, I'm up for it. Yeah, you give me the grid, I'll come and find it. Yeah, it's all. And again, those sort of challenges, that's sort of fun. So you did it in the military because it was a bullseye and you were told, go find this grid reference, right? Go and do a recce of this grid reference, do a recce of that grid reference. That was a balls. When you're actually doing it for yourself with a mate, do you know it's a bit of fun? It's a great way of practicing and keeping up your skills. And they're all worthwhile skills.
Good evening, Ian. Owen, sorry.
Hi, Owen.
Well, Lee was saying it.
That's a relief, Owen, because I tell you what, I've been sitting there inside. I've been so calm with the video, but inside it's running around like that. And Owen, in fact, I'll probably have a chat to you tomorrow at some point when you're free, because
so I'll help you tomorrow or next day.
I've got a bit of footage that Chris doesn't really want me to upload to you because he's frightened you might use it. But it's one of those things only you or I can see. Ooh.
Lee Michaels just saying he bought a Ray Mears knife a few years ago. It broke and they refused to give him his money back because the excuse was it's not meant for battening. Right, say hello to everyone. Don't look in my face. Look. See your fans. Yeah. Stuart's on there. He's on the telly. And he got you wild boar.
Give you treats.
Things. Ooh. And yarps too.
Yeah, and yarps. Give you num-nums. Yeah, you got num-nums, didn't you? Yeah, happy little dog.
Yeah, Willow.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing, isn't it? Find a knife and use it, and the tool does not have to be the most expensive item in the world. Okay.
Sorry.
Stuart, as we say at all the camps, we have one rule: what happens in the camp stays in the camp.
That's what you said when you were there with Chris and Yarps.
Yeah.
Ray and me and Jason. Oh, thank you. Yeah, he's a little Shih Tzu. He's my emotional support dog. He's actually a year old.
Yeah,
in about 2 weeks.
That saw, Mac. Good little saw. That does the job, doesn't it? It's and again, so when I did my wild camp, we had Sticks and Yarps both tried the Silky Big Boy. Okay, it's a great bit of kit, and as they both said themselves, it's a great bit of kit. But as I've said on my videos, 80 quid. 80 quid.
You have to watch where the spark goes because I noticed your spark.
I tell you what, you got to get
new bow drill.
You got to be careful you don't tangle anything in the bow.
And watch when you're sort of. Yeah, I know the kids don't listen. The
kids go to that happy place. Yeah. So we talk about knives. So
you have the camera too low, too high.
Spend a fortune on knives, and I'm always saying it.
Yeah, I know.
You know, I'm always saying it. All the knives I've got are less than £50. Okay, the one I recommend to so many people, okay, is the little Mora carving knife, because that is a great small knife. You can fill it with that. You can prepare meat with it, cut twine with it. It's a great little working knife. Absolutely brilliant. Sub a tenner. If you're looking for an actual bushcraft knife, okay, beavercraft knife, okay, £39. You can get them through Heine Haynes. Okay, now those beavercraft knives are superb, great quality, nice leather sheath. They do 3 or 4 different designs. Absolutely brilliant. If you can find one, and I modified mine last week, and I'll show you again, purely and simply because it come up quite often whenever I've shown it, because I love them and I've had this in excess of 30 years. Okay, so this isn't a J. Adams British Army survival knife. This was actually a Webtex. Now Webtex made a version. It's basically exactly the same design and exactly the same materials to exactly the same specs, but they made it for territorial servicemen. Webtex made this because when the MOD said, "Okie doke, we're no longer issuing these; they're going into toolboxes," Webtex realised that there were British servicemen, whether it be special forces, whether it be just squaddies, whether it be guys in the TA, that had seen them and went, "I want one." So they started making them, and you can still pick them up.
Oh, that's the same shit,
Okay. Now, it's exactly the same design, so it fits in the standard sheath. Now, the standard sheath is designed to be a left-handed sheath because the S80 is carried in the right hand, so it's a left-handed sheath, which a lot of people have said to me, "I'd have one, but it's in a left-handed sheath." So you can just see there a piece of plastic. That's Kydex. You can mould Kydex to make holsters. So I made a Kydex insert to go into the left-handed sheath, which has actually turned it round, made it right-handed. The other thing with the sheath was that the knife had a habit of falling out. Using Kydex and moulding it, it locks in there. So I've literally got to actually break it free. Okay, so it locks into it. It will not come out. On top of that, what did I do? I stitched in a ferrocerium rod sleeve there, so I can carry my big ferro rod in there, and I'm not going to lose it. And on top of that, something I've been meaning to do for donkey's years was modify the handle. So the original handle on this, the wood came all the way to the end, but occasionally, if I'm cutting or chiseling with it, I want to strike the end. So what I did was I dropped the handle back, and I've also, because these handles are bulky, and the reason they were bulky was so you could then shave it down to fit your own hand, made it fit my hand. And also because I like to work that way with my thumb on the back of the blade quite often, especially if I'm doing fine stuff, because it's quite a big knife, I put a little indent to help me locate my thumb and get a firmer grip. But that also doubles up as the striker for my ferrocerium rod. And it's just playing with. But that knife, I originally paid brand new for that about £30. 30 years on, £1 a year. It's just done everything I've ever asked.
During COVID, he sold all his last knife he would sell is like the Lofty B model. He says sold off all the investment knives during COVID.
Oh, mate,
it's a shame.
That is a shame.
Oh, Max found 8 spider huts boarded up and covered in ivy near the Cambridge. Phil would like to know, what do you use to carry your water in? He uses Osprey bottles.
Yeah, I do. I use those. Nalgene bottles, like those, nice wide neck. But I do also carry an Osprey, especially if I'm using the BCB. So I tend to work on a 2-bottle system quite often. And if I'm just doing Nalgene, what you'll see is I've got a Nalgene with tape on the bottom. So that's my dirty bottle. So if I'm taking from rivers, I will take water through the Sawyer, put it into that one. That's my clean bottle. So I know I can pretty much drink from that. I will then also take another litre if I need to, put it in my dirty bottle, carry that dirty. I can filter that into my clean bottle at a later date if I needed to. What I've taken to doing lately is carrying the Osprey as my clean, and a Nalgene, just a plain Nalgene, as my dirty bottle. So again, I can fill that with dirty water, purify a litre of clean, put it in that. The reason I do it that way is the Osprey is black. It doesn't allow light in, so you're not going to get any sort of nasty
Isn't that one
build-ups in there.
got a thing in it as well? That's got something in the plastic, hasn't it?
Nalgene,
Yeah.
Nalgene has a resistance. It's not perfect. As they get older, it breaks down, but it does have a resistance to algae build-up, algae blooming. If you put any container of water out in the sun, it will start turning green quite quickly.
Lee Michael's got the same knife as you.
Yeah. So that's my processes. And again, for the walk that me and Mac will be doing, I'll probably just carry that, because we're literally following the river the whole way down, so the water source will be quite readily available. That's the way I'll be doing it. Well, I say that. No, let's be practical about it. I will carry one loaded, one empty. If it looks like we're going to have to get away from the river, or the conditions start looking like they're getting a bit manky, I will go to a dirty bottle as well as a clean bottle.
TJ, that's he's just saying he's got a Clapsical Nalgene for a pee bottle, and it's great for hot water bottle after use. Yeah. If it's going to keep you warm in a cold temperatures, and
But as some of you are aware, I have an issue. It's an age-related issue. I've got a prostate issue, which puts pressure on my bladder. Okay, it's about the size of a grapefruit, so constantly putting pressure on my bladder. So the embarrassing thing for me, and it is an embarrassing thing, is I will drink this pint and I'll probably pee twice while having this pint. It's one of those things, my bladder just cannot contain fluid. Also, I don't get much warning. So I do have a situation where I suddenly find myself, I can be driving along in the car and go, you've got 5 minutes, I need a wee. Okay. So I keep a black Nalgene bottle that is literally my emergency pee bottle. And the great thing is, with the size of the neck and that, it's not too much of a struggle to use it in an emergency, which means I can pretty much pull up anywhere, squeeze in between the door and the car where people can't see me, and I'm not going to cause any issues.
Yeah, Phil's saying he's got one bottle is marked for dirty water.
Yeah. And again, I have done that myself. I've also taken my dirty bottles or peed in a bottle and used it to warm my hands on.
Anyone saw the East Anglian survival? He did a stealth cab in London.
Yeah, East Anglian bushcraft.
And East Anglian bushcraft, and he wanted a wee, and he had 2 cans of beer. So he thought, if I go over the corner there, I can pee in the can, and no one's going to see me do it. A bit later on,
took a swig from the wrong can. I'm sorry.
He picked up. He went, "Oh, I drank all that drink." Picked the can up and took a swig. And realised it was his wee.
It's been done. Yeah. So peeing in your bottle. Yeah, have a pee bottle. If it's cold winter camping and that, quite often I'll take the dirty bottle, sterilise some water, or I'll boil some water, put it into that, screw the lid up, chuck that in the bottom of the sleeping bag for 10-15 minutes before I crawl in. That just warms that air inside the sleeping bag. It helps to increase the loft slightly as well. Warm air expands things. So again, that's a golden tip. A golden tip is, remember, sleeping bags don't create heat. Sleeping bags trap heat. If you're cold when you get in, it insulates and you're going to stay cold longer. If you can warm it in there just a little bit, then that is going to help trap heat, warm your body. Your body will then start to radiate the heat out. Old saying, and it is an old-fashioned saying, this goes right back to 100-odd years ago, when people only have wool blankets and things like that, was if you go to bed cold, you'll sleep cold. Okay? And that's why people create things like bedpans. And again, it's just that simple thought process. I'm making the last brew before I crash out. Hang on, why don't I put the hot water into my container, screw it shut, chuck it in my bag. It's going to keep you warm. And the bonus is there. In the morning, yes, it will cool down. It's not going to have frozen up. So if you then get out your bivvy, getting out your bag, and we've all done it, got up in the morning, ice on everything, that's still liquid. It's not frozen up. You're going to get a hot drink into you a lot quicker and a lot easier. Yeah, sniper toilet. Yeah, exactly that. Sniper toilet, basically exactly what we've just been talking about, is having that bottle with you.
Stuart was saying he uses platypus bags.
Yeah.
Never heard of it.
Yeah. Yeah, the CNOC. Yeah, I've been looking for a CNOC bag for ages. I love the idea of it. However, we might be different over here to over there. They seem to be bloody expensive here. They seem to want a lot of money for them. So, yeah, I'm sort of not.
So, Matt, will Rob be joining you for the camp in August?
Yeah. Yes, we do have. I was going to speak to you about that, Mac. The next camp, if Rob's coming along, which would be great if he could. I'd like to do a video of his camps. In actual fact, the next camp we do, I'm going to do a little bit more of for those guys that are happy to do it, a little bit more of a look, a chat, a bit more of a meet and greet as a video. Because people have come back to me and said, yeah, great video of your camp, Mick, but it was literally you talking like an idiot.
Right, Benny.
So we're trying to get people a bit more involved.
Will you stop
Benny,
farting?
not a problem, mate. Yeah, I heard nothing. I suppose.
Yeah, Matt was saying that Rob's hooked. He looked like he really enjoyed himself the other day.
Yeah, it's just good therapy, and it's good therapy, and it's good for us all. It's one of those things. Getting outside. I mean, I went out. I went up and saw Chris. I spent the night up in the woods up there. I could kid you now. I was chin strapped before I left here. I was knackered before I left here. I was actually talking to Kip before I spoke to Sticks. I'd actually said to Kaz, I might have a Kip in a minute. I might just get my head down for an hour. When I spoke to Chris when he first phoned up, he was like, "You all right, mate?" I said, "Yeah, I was just about to get my head down for an hour." 3 hours later, I'm walking to a woods in the middle of nowhere. God, he's a lucky man for the wildlife as well. I tell you, if you're up in Northamptonshire,
Kiwis, it won't be that we'd have to camp with the kids. It's not going to be possible. We have to do something.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Yeah,
right, I want to do what I'm gonna call a young person's camp weekend, whatever.
Yeah.
One nighter, arrive on the Saturday, leave on the Sunday. Because there's a few people who've asked about it, and I've got a couple of the scouts who are interested in doing one as well. So I'm going to do a young person's camp, but to do that, I've been looking into it. There's all sorts of bloody issues with insurances and making sure that everything's perfect. I've got to provide facilities and what have you. So yes, I would like to do a young person's camp, but that young person's camp must have that no young person can come without an adult. They've got to have a family member with them, or somebody that's designated with their family with them. As simple as that. I know this is not me being an arse about it, and I know there's people going to say, "Oh, you get all very," or I said, no. This is a little bit of self-protection, because one of the things I've learned about teaching, especially with young people, is their parents don't always want me to teach certain techniques. They don't necessarily want me to show skinning a rabbit. They don't necessarily want me to talk about safety in the field or teach them firelighting. So again, it's that sort of thing. So we will be setting up a young person's camp, and that will be for people to bring their young people with them and have a weekend in the woods. And basically, again, I'll supply the woods. You supply the kit and that you need for the weekend. You bring your young person with you. You bring them into the woods, and we'll have a great time together. But it also means that I can moderate the language, and if people want to have a drink and things like that. So I try and keep the two quite separated, because it's very easy for adults behave as adults when they're around adults. That's what I think. That's the point I'm trying to make.
Stuart, you had a lot of snow in the last few weeks up in Scotland, haven't you?
In fact, saying that, I just got that back there. I got that back the other week. Again, as you know, I assist with Hampshire 4x4 response, and so again we have to fill out one of these or get one of these DBS certificates on a regular basis just to make sure that everybody's good. So I can tell you mine is police records of convictions, cautions, reprimands and warnings, none recorded. Information are from the list held under Section 142 of the Education Act 2002, nothing recorded.
Yeah.
DBS Children's Barred List information, none recorded. Other relevant information disclosed at the Chief Police Officer's discretion, nothing recorded. This is an enhanced certificate. Ooh.
That's what CJO's is saying.
Yeah. I've been a good boy. So again, which is just one of those things, because I go along, like I say, 4x4 response, we could be dealing with anything from helping to marshal events where there could be young people to dealing with accidents and all the rest of it. So again, you might be in a situation where you are applying first aid to a member of the opposite sex, and there are situations in that case where you may have to loosen clothing or remove clothing to give CPR and assistance and things like that. So again, those sort of checks are always done.
It's John was WhatsApp for being able to help in an emergency. It's
oh no, it's not for in an emergency. Anybody can help. There's no in the UK we have what we call the Samaritans Act. Now, the Samaritans Act was brought around because back in the 80s there was some litigation against people that had given emergency first aid. Okay, so they brought out the Samaritans Act, and the Samaritans Act says anybody, absolutely anybody, doing what they believe to be the right thing to try and save somebody, prevent further injury, save their life, is protected under the Samaritans Act, which means, and the litigation issue was somebody gave CPR to somebody to stop their heart. The person's heart hadn't actually stopped. The person wasn't particularly well trained, went to the person, checked, couldn't find a pulse, couldn't find breathing, started CPR, and it actually stopped the person's heart, and they unfortunately lost their life. And their family tried to bring around prosecution. Now, this person had come across a situation and did what they believed to be right and got it wrong. It happens, okay? But the intention was to do the right thing. So the Samaritans Act came out. Now, because I assist with an organisation that volunteers as marshals for charity events, children's events, events with people with learning difficulties, again to protect them, because we're there in an official manner. The organisation has to do DBS checks, and I've got no issue with it personally. In fact, I just see it as a bit of common sense, and it also helps me because when I started giving talks for the Scouts and that, nobody actually asked me, but I was able to say, I do have a DBS certificate if you want me to present it, because obviously I'm dealing with minors, or I'm talking to minors, and I'm demonstrating to minors, and it just gives that little extra bit of protection for me and for them and their organisation. So again, I have no issue with that. And the Samaritans Act, like I say, was brought about, which means, and I regularly get this, doing training for door staff, first aiders and things like that, where they say, well, and I regularly get it.
Evening, Ali.
Hear from people that go, I'm not doing a first aid course because if I get it wrong, I get sued. No, you don't. You're protected. It's a common sense law that says as long as you believed you were doing everything you could to save that person, you can't be prosecuted. You did what you thought was right. And it's the same issue with removing a casualty from a car. Okay, so you should never remove a casualty from a car without the medical services being there with a board and everything else to stabilise them. But if that car is on fire or there's an issue and you pull that person out and that damages their spine even further, you're still protected under this law because you were given two choices. They're going to make it or they're not. Your act
So,
means the
Ali, how
magic.
is Scotland at the moment?
Hi,
We've got lots of Scots in the house tonight. We've got
Well, we do like
we've got
this.
Mac, yeah, we've got Ali, we've got Stuart.
If I could have been born anywhere else in the UK, it would have probably wanted. If I'd had the choice, if they'd give me
Yeah.
a list,
Sunny, oh, excellent.
I'd have probably said Scotland.
Because you have had some snow up in Scotland, haven't you, the last few
month.
weeks? It's been quite cool today.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's best not stealth. No.
No. Yeah. Just remember, the neck tourniquet has never been a recognised form of first aid.
You said that, Ali. I mean, you burnt your finger, didn't your thumb? No,
Yep.
taking something off the campfire because he was saying he hurt his finger a month ago and it's still getting him. Yeah, still knackered.
Kiwi's glass is empty.
But did you fill it?
So that's the point. I'm not seeing anything for Sticks tonight. I wonder if he's all right. Sticks, are you out there, mate? Chris, where are you?
My lime and mint cordial's going down nicely.
Oh, I'm on my second pint of Sticks' homemade cider.
Oh, God. And if he's, Mac Sticks is going to be making some more of his, a different sort this one time.
Yeah.
Oh, dear.
John, I'd never judge you. Ali, yeah, those.
A trip hazard caused by alcohol. Yeah,
that was like my stag night adventure, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So it's a long time ago now for us, isn't it? It's a long
30,
time.
It'll be 37 years in August.
So 37 years ago, it must have been about.
Yes, no, a couple of weeks before, wasn't it? You
2 weeks, about 2 weeks before. So about 2 weeks before. Yeah, so really about this time of year, maybe a little bit later.
have to watch that, Ali.
I wasn't going to have a stag night, but my mate decided, no, you're having a stag night, Mick. Yeah, I went and met him in Guildford. A little group of us went off round the town, and being young and being stupid like your mates are, it's like, we're getting drunk. Well, they did. They got me hammered. I was annihilated. Well, on the walk back to his place, there's a little road in Guildford, and these houses are like pre-Georgian houses. They've all got cellars, but you literally have the front of the house, a gap of about 3 foot, and then the path.
Third point.
You have a wall 3 foot out from the house. We're all staggering back, and I'm really the worst for wear. And at some point, I stopped and leant on one of these walls, overbalanced, and went back and fell through a glass window. The glass window was actually flat to the ground like that, because that was the skylight for somebody's cellar. And I dropped through the cellar window or skylight, hit the floor, knocked all the wind out of my chest, laid there for about 10 minutes going, can't breathe. And eventually sort of came to, got up, so he did that old, right, everything works and functions. Right, it's fine, we're out of here. Stumbled round in their cellar for about 10 minutes until I found the stairs. Climbed the stairs, managed to find the handle on the door, found the handle of the door, figured out where the front door was, walked out through the front door. I sort of let myself out through this poor person's front door, down the garden path, and everybody stood there and they all looked at me and went, where the fuck did you go? I was like,
Gary, you did a stag do paintball in a pink tutu and pink high vis waistcoat. Oh my god!
There's a picture. I've got the mental image now.
I look forward to watching that tonight, Ali.
Yeah,
he's putting the video up tonight.
Oh, we'll watch that tonight. Ali, I will watch that tonight. Now, that's another thing I must reiterate, guys. One of the issues I have here, So I watch most of my video or most of your videos on my TV downstairs. The TV will only allow me to give you a thumbs up. I do positively intend most of the time to the following day then catch up and give you a comment. What invariably happens is I come up here, end up going through my comments, then doing breakfast or whatever, and then by the time I've got round to it, I've forgotten all about it. So if you only get a thumbs up from me, I do apologise because I know so many people make the effort to comment on my videos, and I really appreciate that. But trying to do comments on that with my eyes and my hands is, it's really difficult.
Ali, on Friday, he was talking to Sticks Outdoors, and he decided he was going to do on a spare moment. I've got to go drive up to Northamptonshire where Sticks lives, and that the video will be going out soon. Yeah, One Night Survival with a bow drill. But did they die? And obviously, hopefully, is everything okay for Wednesday, Mac, for you and his lordship to go out and do something? I didn't realise. I watched I tried to watch Beverly Hills Cop, and it was so naff. I thought, no, I'm not watching it. So I ended up watching Kevin and Perry Go Large, and I suddenly realised I looked on my phone and realised they'd started a live off. So that's how I knew it was it. No.
No, so what we're doing is, right, now, Timmy, I do appreciate that. I really do appreciate that. However, I'll be honest with you, mate.
We're happy as it is.
Yeah, I am a technophobe, an absolute technophobe. And pretty much this has taken me 2 years to do what I'm doing, mate. I really appreciate the offer. However, I'd rather just barrel along as I am because I'm happy and confident with that. And as I learn more, then obviously I'll do
and
more.
Thanks for the offer, but we've already got 2 moderators.
Yeah, we've got 2 moderators.
And Max the other one.
Yeah, which are kept, well, not really kept busy at all, are you?
No.
So, although I really appreciate it, and I'm really grateful for the offer.
Oh, and you fell asleep.
We're where we are, and yeah, this is what we'll be doing. I'm not saying that we won't change up things in the future if it got bigger and better. Oh, and another thing I must say, because I know he's not with us live here at the minute, but I know he's probably listening. Mr. D, how you doing out there in Oregon? Hope all is good with you. I've been following your videos, and you seem to be up and flying, mate. So those of you that are, if you're interested, dive across, see Hang Tough. He's a guy that is on a mission, and by God, he's going to make it.
Yeah, Stealth have forgotten about High Karate aftershave.
High Karate aftershave, yes.
That's what I was saying. We're having a little sort of conversation on your live.
Yeah.
That the reason why you're getting bit so much is with your aftershave, and you said brute, and I said it's High Karate, and Stealth was saying he's forgotten about that one.
Takes me back to old adverts. So Ali, I will be watching yours tonight. Hang Tough. So capital letters, Hang, H-A-N-G, capital letters, T-O-U-H.
T-O-U-G-H, yeah.
G-H, yeah.
Hang and Tough. It's got a picture of, he's got a beard, and I think he got the American flag behind him on his little thing.
Denim for men. Oh yeah.
Yeah, denim. Yeah.
Yeah. My favourite aftershave of all time, and I can't find it these days. Right, if we're talking aftershaves, and it was my all-time favourite. Kuros.
Oh yeah, Kuros. Oh,
I used to love that stuff. I love the smell of it. On the door, Old Spice. I used to use Old Spice like that. On the door, sort of highest alcohol level of pretty much any.
That's right. Yeah, Lee. I don't know if he still does. Lee was doing the lives on a Saturday morning.
Yeah, it was. He's had to pack up doing the lives of others, right? So he's a very, very busy man. His channel has got support, and he's up and flying, but he's also working full time. So he's he's really trying to balance the time.
It's like a fist. I used to get not. It's a newer one now, not so old. But Max said he's getting a collection of the old aftershaves at the moment.
Yeah. Great.
Denim, I forgot all about that one. Yeah. But I can see the little box now with the denim shirt and the denim jeans.
When I used to work the door, I used to use Brute and Old Spice was the two. Not
Diesel, that's right.
To the lasses. But I used to take a bottle with me, and if something had happened, especially I don't know if any of you have ever worked the door, you've been in that situation, but you've had to deal with somebody. And some people, when they're maybe too much drink, too excited, too much fun, and you bit of a and they sort of slide across you, and you're like, God, sweating. God, what was that? It's nice to just be able to go to your kit, get that off, shake, just infect yourself like a mad thing.
I think Ali was asking when you next out, next Wednesday, if you're okay, if you're free, Mac.
Yeah, I want to go out Wednesday with Mac if possible. This is one of the things. Is the last couple of weeks I
Old Spice hair
wanted to get together with Mac, but it's just like everything. He's got stuff on, or I've got stuff on. So it's like
I love the smell of Brute.
So yeah, we will be out together this Wednesday. The other thing I've been trying shorts, chucking up more shorts.
To back, yes. I remember that one as well.
Yeah, by throwing up more chat shorts, it does better for chat. And again, for any of you that are starting your own channel, this is one thing I will say to you. People have said to me, "Oh, you seem to be going along quite slowly, and all of a sudden you made quite a leap." That leap was through my shorts. Okay, chuck out shorts pull in people, and one of the things I've learned, shorts when I first started making shorts, I was like, how do I get all this information into a minute? No, don't.
Kiwi, you got when you next come round, we'll have to put up some of the ones when you're on the ranges in the snow. Oh. When he sat on a Land Rover wheel cover down a tank slope in the ice and snow.
It's an armoured recovery slope, so it's a concrete slab. It's 150 metres long. It's at 45 degrees. Okay, built on the side of a hill, and it's used. No, it's literally like that, and it's used to teach armour how to tow up slopes and down slopes. Because obviously the vehicle being towed, 62-ton Challenger tank, it's a lot of weight with no engine. It's going to try and push what's in front of it. So they use that as a training area. It snowed, and I found myself stood at the top of this snowy concrete slope
on the mule,
looking at it, thinking, "Wonder."
Evening. We were just asking about you, Chris.
Hey, Sticks, as you do. So I took the spare wheel cover off of a Land Rover, sat on that, and went down that. Bad move.
Yeah, it's kind of hard. It was one of those ones that's got the sort of material side and a hard bottom, and it could almost completely gone off by the time you got to
and almost worn through by the time I got to the bottom.
You just go woo.
Yeah,
like a little chimp going down.
I'll be your little chimp. Sticks, mate, you're here. Hello.
Well, Sticks, you got Kiwi's on his third pint of your stuff. He's on his second.
5 litres left, brother. 5 litres left. It's exactly on the mark, and I've also marked it with a pen so that nobody's swiping any of my juice.
Kiwi.
So again, you gotta have fun, and quite often
Mac, that the hammer, the canvas that I got off Timu, the 4x6, it's gone right over the whole of between the house and down towards the shed.
Yeah,
now.
that camo net, absolutely brilliant. Do you know what, guys?
I mean, it's
right. The issue we have with this house is this side catches the sun from lunchtime
we're like
to the
staggered,
point where
like,
it sets,
sort of like that.
and it's a real heat trap. And this is a 60s built house, so it's crap insulation. The walls, well, the walls have no insulating capability whatsoever, and it's got a black slate roof. So it is just like in the winter it's cold, and in the summer if it's warm, it's hot in here. It's always warmer inside than it is outside. So
£13.
I've got a gazebo out there which was donated to me by a very good friend when I was in the bike club. It's a very high quality gazebo. Used to have a really high quality roof, but after 5 years that died to death. But it takes a standard 3x3 roof. So in the winter, especially when I used to smoke, that was my smoking area. I used to just put a cheap, simple cover on it. That was the smoking area. If anybody come around to visit, that was the smoking area. If we were servicing bikes, that's where we would get the bikes in and we would service them. These days, don't worry about it so much apart from the winter. But by throwing that tarp up over there has made a major difference to the temperature in the house downstairs.
Yeah, because this one
just
goes
creates
right
a little
across
bit of shade.
where the gazebo was only half of it, wasn't it?
Yeah.
But it takes them right over.
4x6 camo from Timu. And don't get me wrong, it's not the greatest quality camo. You know, if I found myself in a combat zone, it's not the camo I'd want to use.
But it comes in a nice bag as well, unlike a lot of them.
Creating a bit of shade in that, it's absolutely spot on.
Because we got a smaller one that wasn't enough. So because a little fella going out there getting too hot, and up there, isn't it? No, sorry.
It is somewhere.
Yeah.
No, it's not that one. How do I put that? Sorry, love.
That's right.
I've put it somewhere. I'll find it next week.
Where we're staggered, it's privacy, but it also means we can sort of. I quite often like to sit out when I'm having one of my sort of anxious days, and that I just like to sit outside, and it's nice and peaceful out there.
It's just nice. It just creates enough shade, and it allows the breeze.
Shit camo is better than no camo.
Yeah,
and it does dapple the garden out there because it's good.
Plants prefer it as well. You know, the plants I got growing along that edge of the garden, a little bit of shade over them, they really appreciate it.
He's been in twice, in and out during his editing. We had a couple of games of Hangman again, and
hey, Mr. D, how you doing, brother?
Yeah, we thought you were
I know
on
you're
not.
I know you're always listening in the background. It's that sniper mentality. So when you think all is safe, Mr. D is on that ridge line.
Yeah,
he's scoping you out. Crosshairs is on you.
I sent that video. I sent it to you too, Mac. Some bloke going camping with his cow. It's it's probably a Frisian or what's the other one? They black and white cows.
Not Leamington.
I can't think of the name, but yeah, this bloke, he goes camping with his cow.
I'm pretty sure it's Frisian.
Yeah.
Pretty sure, it's almost positive it's Frisian.
Yeah, Benny, though he was in, CJ won.
Holstein.
Yeah, Holstein, yeah. CJ won a pillow, flat pillow, and Benny said he wouldn't win anything. So CJ is donated that to Benny, and then Stuart, who donated the pillow to start off with, he won the pouch, so that's going to Benny as well. So he's
Benny.
happy.
And also, Benny, with the couple of items that I was going to be sending you up for you and Brooke.
Yeah.
Yeah, you better
Yeah,
hope your postman's got a rucksack.
Yeah, Holsteins.
Yeah, Benny, your postman's going to come up the road that day, mate. He's going to hate you.
I love watching Ray was up with those, the canal.
Oh,
the
with
boats.
the bridge.
Yeah,
it's a lift. I can't remember what they call it.
He feels really bad though because he came in, went out, and he got given prizes. But thanks.
Poor old Benny, do you know what? He's had a go at pretty much every competition we've done. He's never won a thing, and he's like, "Oh, just my luck." So tonight was actually quite nice. It was, and I appreciate it, guys.
Yeah.
That is looking out for one
that's
another.
That's it. Selkirk Will.
Yes, that's it.
Mm.
Yeah.
And I love the what do you call those? The kelpies, the horse heads.
Yeah.
They are amazing. I've seen them driving past, but I've never actually been up to them.
Ali, no problem, mate. You crack on with it. You have an absolutely
fantastic we look forward
night.
to watching your video
We're
tonight.
not far off of shutting down ourselves. It's been 2 hours already. 2 hours already. Where did those 2 hours gone?
Yeah.
Oh, blimey. Right, so guys, let me reiterate. Okay, go. Op Beaver, the wild camp.
The wild beaver strikes again.
Right, infill time from Friday, August the 30th, lunchtime. Exfil time by lunchtime, Sunday the 1st of September. Okay, so that's 2 nights up the woods. Anybody that wants to make it, by all means, come. Send an email to us at hampshireoutdoors@mail.com. Ask Kaz. Kaz, send me the details. Send me the address.
Yeah.
She will send you.
I shall stick you on the list.
She will give you what 3 words of where to go, where to find us.
Camp Angry Beaver. That's if there's only one of them.
Your requirements for the weekend are as they were last time, and as they will always be. Bring your sleep system, bring your cook system, your camp system. Chillax and enjoy. There will be no stagging on. There will be no standing to. Okay? There's no cookhouse orders. There is no dress code. It's just chill, relax, have a good time.
PBC.
Do your thing. Okay? If you turn up in my woods and you go, do you know what? I'm a really solitary guy. I don't really want to be involved. I just want to put my camp up there. Do it. Do it with a blessing.
I love that camp.
If you're a really gregarious person and you want to get stuck in and involved, do so. If you've got questions you want to ask, if you've got kit you want to try out, if you've got methods you want to try out, let us know. If there's anything of mind you want to borrow for the weekend and try it out as a piece of equipment or a system, let me know.
As your wife, Gary London's just put beaver in, beaver out, watch out as Mick will shake it all about. Oh, you want to tell me something about this camp?
What happens in the camp stays in the camp.
Yeah, at 2:30 you got fireworks, Johnson.
Yeah. Mate, no, you don't have to worry about firewatches, guys. I've got that. The idea of this camp, I am blessed. I am absolutely blessed with having somewhere I can go and camp. I have somewhere where I can light a fire in the fire pit, where I can just not worry about somebody official turning up, the police turning up, hooligans turning up, or anything like that. I can just go and chill. And I know how blessed I am. And this is my way of sharing it with my community. This is my way of saying to you guys, come up. You haven't got to look over your shoulder. Enjoy yourselves.
Tales from the Basher, yeah.
We might even do that later in the year because I've already got that on my channel. I've got a Tales from the Basher. So again, when we do the wild camp this time round, any of you guys that you got a funny story that you think you might want to share with the channel, you don't have to be on camera. You can be sat off to one side. But if you've got something you think, yeah, I'd love to tell this tale, let us know. Let us know beforehand. We can set the camera up so you're happy how it's set up. Tell your tale, because I'd love to involve the channel. I'd love to. The channel doesn't always have to be me. If you've got something you want to share, Okay, that's why I'm so keen on promoting other people's channels. You know, I'm always saying, go and have a look at this, go and have a look at that. If I want this community to grow. I want to enjoy it. If it means I never get to 1 million subscribers, my fuss.
But
Not
no
really.
standing on any chairs.
Yeah, no, I mustn't stand on chairs
And
this
break
time.
chairs.
I'm blessed with where I am. I'm blessed to have all you guys as friends, as members of the community, all of you. Okay, and likewise, if there's anything I can ever do to help your channel, if you have a channel, whether it's promoting or anything like that, let me know. When I have my T-shirts made, it's going to say Hampshire Outdoors and Survival at the front, and on the back it's going to go and the community, and it'll have you all listed all the way down the back. So it's supporting one another,
Good night,
looking after
Phil.
one another.
Enjoy your camping this week.
Enjoy yourselves. Right, so yeah, we're winding up now, aren't we? I think we're winding up now. I feel a cheese toasty coming on. Okay.
I'm going to have. I've got goat's cheese and I've got some Mediterranean crackers.
Well, bugger me, ain't we getting wash? Guys, that's 2 hours and 4 minutes.
And Kiwi's got no beaver.
I'm going to give you 5 minutes to say your good nights to one another. All right. Thank you for joining us this Sunday. I hope you've had a wonderful week wherever you are in this world, and I hope next week's even better for you. For those of you that are going through difficult times, I understand. Okay, it will get better. For those of you that are going through good times, grab it with both hands and hang on to it.
I should be checking that out.
Have fun. Look after yourselves. Okay. There's a couple of guys asking questions there. So what I'll do is I will sit back here, let you finish asking your questions. If Kaz needs to go and get into her crackers.
Lemon puffs. Oh, I love those. You keep your wagon wheels, but the lemon puffs. Oh.
Right. Good night, guys. Take care. Stay safe. Have your adventures. Have your fun. Get outdoors. Enjoy yourselves. Any questions? Anything you want to know? Any ideas? If you think I'm doing something right, if you think I'm doing it wrong,
Kiwi.
Let me know. It's up there. Send me an email. Hampshire Outdoors and Survival @gmail.com. Likewise, you can comment on any one of my videos anywhere. I've got 290 odd videos now. So you can comment on any one of those videos and it will ping me in the morning. Because I come in here in the morning with my coffee, I look at my screen and I go, I've got to answer all these questions. I've got to answer all these comments. But I appreciate every comment. One of the greatest things in my life is the fact that people share with me, I share with them. And thank you so much, because I am blessed, because I feel that I'm actually achieving something good in this life.
Thanks, Gary. I should go and get some. Good night, all. Have a good week.
Right, so till next week, till next Sunday social or the next video, guys, take care, have fun, have your adventures, get outdoors, enjoy yourself. All right, love those you do, forgive those you don't, and as always, may peace and light be upon you all. Take care, have fun. This has been Mickey, Mac from
Urban Escapes.
Mac from Urban Escapes. Kaz, Willow,
he's on the floor.
Tommy, who's about to go off to a jungly place. Can't say too much, but lucky bugger. All right. Take care, guys. Love you all. Have fun.
Yeah, Sticks. Urban Escapes is Mac.
Yeah, Urban Escapes is Mac. Mac, Hampshire Hog Hunters. Mac, my buddy. You've seen him on plenty of videos with me. Okay. Yeah, he is now.
Mac, yeah.
He is Urban Escapes. So get over there, send him some love, send him some support. Okay.
Thank you very much for the like button, and thank you, Stel, for reminding everyone.
And thanks for hitting the like button. Every like helps. And again, likewise, any of the guys you see here that's got a channel, and there are many of them, whether it be Ali,
Kiwi's got
whether
one
it's
now.
Kiwi, whether it's Stealth, whether it's Sticks. Like, there's so many of them, and it's hard to just sit there. I'll have to actually write up a list if you remind me this week.
Put it
sit
there.
down, write a list out there.
Yeah.
Dive over to their channels, because the effort it takes to do one video.
And
Roman
Ray's been out there
the
sharing
effort
his
it
life.
takes to do a video and the time it takes to do a video. This isn't, when we do these videos, and I can't speak for everybody, but I speak for myself. I'll give you my belief. I go out to make a video on a Wednesday usually, and that Wednesday is done. That's for that 15-20 minutes that you might see on the screen is 3 or 4 hours of filming and going, oh, I said that wrong. Oh, I got that wrong. Oh, bugger. And it's like that. It's frustrating because I get annoyed with myself. I get quite upset sometimes because I'm like, I'm trying to show this to people so that I'm giving them the right information and doing it correctly for them, so that if they want to go and practice it themselves, they can get it right. And you do all that, then you come home and other guys do it on their phone. I know, and I've never done it on the phone, but I upload it to my computer. There's an hour gone uploading everything, and then I sit there for anywhere from 4 to 8 hours editing it down to that 20 minutes. And the whole time you do feel a bit pressured because you want to get it right. You want to get it good for people. I'm not bothered about 100,000 subscribers. I'm bothered about getting the information out right. If I'm doing a review of an item, whether it be the smock or a bag, I feel the pressure's on me because if I'm reviewing it, I think it's good. That's one thing I can say to you. If I do a review, I like the kit. Otherwise, I won't do the review. I'll return it to the people. I'll tell them what's wrong with it. So I'm trying to give you the right information, but without leading you astray, without going, oh, they've given me this. It's brilliant. I've got one of them now. No, it's because I like it and because it works. Anyhow, that's the side of talking now. I can feel myself wobbling.
Yeah, he's waffling.
Guys, I'm waffling like a gun. Take care. Have fun. Be good.
Night
Stay
all.
safe. Enjoy yourselves. Owen, I'll speak to you tomorrow, mate, and I'll get this. You didn't know. Oh, you're gonna love this. Did you know that Styx was a dancer? Did you? Guys, take it easy. Look after yourselves. Speak to you soon. This drunken bum's going to take him downstairs and get some food into himself. Have a great week. Mickey out.
My face is about to die.